It was found that Blackrock had spoken with the 30 to SEC's crypto operative group to discuss its current crypto ETF portfolio and maybe the possible inclusion for an XRP ETF. We'll examine this morning. We'll also discuss how the US markets have lost more than $10 trillion in the time since Donald Trump took office. Then we will discuss how this market correction has changed the top American-made cryptocurrencies, as well as the present modifications we are, and the modifications we are now. We will also cover the likelihood that an article on Ripple's official website indicates their goal is to make XRP the global cryptocurrency of the future. Overall, the cryptocurrency market is moving slowly. The market shows no signs of recovery since the drop. It has not experienced a significant rise, but it is clear that the most common altcoins have the highest average. Over the last 7 days, the price fell 5%. XRP still, it has compensated for such deficits. Its 7-day outcomes are almost 0%, and several other altcoins have been negative, some falling as much as 12%. Market-wise, we are anxious. The market doubts that a quick economic recovery is possible. Some are doubting whether there will be a recovery at all in the near future. The cryptocurrency market might reveal more strength in March and April, and it could remain so for some time. Since this is a time when the markets usually don't change much, the market usually tends to slow down during the summer months. Some may have individual altcoin peaks, like the one we saw with Ripple's cryptocurrency XRP after it won in the 2023 case and was restored on the largest exchanges. The SEC essentially admitted that the event that XRP is offered to retail investors, no issue exists. The still outstanding question was whether the product could be sold to institutions. XRP's value skyrocketed in July. It was then reintroduced into US exchanges and made available to stores again. From a broader viewpoint, at a daily time frame, we would rather see a price increase just above the $2.12 level to exit the swinging movement still ongoing through November. These are the months of November, December, January, and February. 4 months have passed total, March now being the perfect moment to alter things. Many claim this is a distribution stage. Graphs support and justify a fair conclusion. One should emphasize, therefore, that using technical analysis could not always be successful. The signals sometimes fail to be consistent, which complicates the process of arriving at a clear decision. The pattern of a shooting star in March's candle that finished in the close is usually not a good sign for most cryptos. Should a pattern like this occur, we usually decline. There are nevertheless some particular exclusions. For instance, a shooter in February coincided with the bullish trend in 2021. We did though in March. In April we even set a new local high. This might be a fraud. Should the crypto market keep rising and the bull market stay in place, we might consider this only an alarm. But one should consider risk and diversity as well. Should you be able to profit with XRP, it might be wise to sit and observe what transpires. Daily time frame, however, showed lower results than the trend line in contrast to the weekly chart that appeared encouraging. It implies that in the following months more lateral movements or a gradual drop will probably happen. Keep this in mind. All things considered, the US markets have lost $10 trillion since Trump was elected into the Oval Office. Some might consider this a tragedy, or perhaps lucky depending on viewpoint. Many forecasted this outcome. The main question is whether a recovery is really on in the near future, particularly because Trump places tariffs on the market. We are now seeing a deterioration of the circumstances. The outcome is basically an economic war with most of the globe. Others might follow this trend. The nations might start taxing each other. The outcome might be a total trade war, and regrettably, regularly, there are no benefits for consumers. Everything will cost more. Returning to Blackrock, rumors say they talk with the SEC crypto team about reviewing their cryptocurrency ETF portfolio and maybe adding an ETF XRP. Currently, this is only conjecture. Should Ripple be able to address its SEC issues, Blackrock would have to submit an official ETF XRP application, which I believe could occur this year. The SEC formally declares they have no other claims. This might indicate the ETF could materialize. For cryptocurrencies created in the United States, there is a dominance of the such as XRP, Solana, USDC, ADA, Cardano, Doge, HBR, Link, XLM, AVAX, SUI, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. With a market capitalization of $126 billion, XRP remains one of the best performers. By contrast, Solana is half as large. So far, the positions of the top rankers have not changed. Trump has also specifically named XRP, Solana, ADA, Bitcoin, and Ethereum among possible candidates for strategic reserves. Given the number of inquiries about the currency, Trump's silence on XLM Stellar is unusual. ETF applications to XLM have not been acknowledged, thus it is unknown. This is quite interesting. There may be a brief lapse and later they might submit. HBR now shows more prospects in between HBR and XLM with similar market shares since many companies have already sought an ETF that shares its name. This indicates that HBR is in a better position in this regard. XLM, on the other hand, should not be dismissed. Personally, I like the money because of how it has been accumulating since 2022. Though the future of this coin is unknown, it was simple to profit from. The daily chart indicates that a decline is now underway and the death cross has formed. So this trend is not particularly useful right now. As of November, XLM is nearly back to pre-pump levels. The market can still drop by 10 cents. That might be a 50% decrease from the present level. What happens if XLM drop further in the next months or over the long future? This is quite problematic. Many coins share comparable patterns. The coins are going back to their pre-pump level, or perhaps support is broken. XLM might be one of them. Knowing when the downtrend will end is challenging. Before drawing any final conclusions, we will have to monitor the $0.225 level. Still, I don't see any means to join the market. XRP, conversely, it has been performing far better. It has kept its prices far longer than XLM, which was then sold right away. The official website also makes clear the aim. XRP is projected to be the reserve digital currency of the world. Transactions for Ripple stablecoin Rillest are also up by 87%, or around $10 billion. That matters. Over the long run, Rillest, the only direct Ripple product, will probably benefit XRP. Regarding the SEC timetable, they have filed a lawsuit against Ripple in 2020. By July 2023, Ripple essentially triumphed. As I mentioned before, XRP transactions to retail investors did not qualify as securities. The SEC is now giving up its appeal. The SEC has officially dropped its appeal as at March 20, 2025 in the year 2025. At the moment, it's just a question as the SEC is either losing or dismissing most of its lawsuits against cryptocurrency companies. This problem is likely only a question of time as well. To see what's going on over the course of a week, visit my Telegram channel. The link is in the title. I publish thorough data on Ripple and XRP there. Every video I produce has consistent updates. Thus, the channel has weekly reviews of XRP data. One last significant item remains. Stablecoins, according to the SEC, are not securities. This implies that desire is absent. The papers have been posted in my Telegram channel. You may also register to get more regular news. Ultimately, the market is stagnant. Given the drop in stock prices and crypto is feared to fall, it's not unexpected that the stock market could follow. The relationship between both markets, however, seems to be declining. Though the stock market is falling, crypto has been rather stable. It's not certain if crypto will keep dropping, but I do think what we are going through right now is a good correction inside a bigger bull market. Furthermore, the media will probably run stories saying Bitcoin is in danger or spread ones like Bitcoin death cross. Though markets might be getting ready to bounce back, they'll try to cause worry. We may soon move from neutral to euphoria, at which point it would be too late for any new traders to